20 scariest ghost videos this year. Casey and Colton, the guys from the YouTube channel Mindseed TV, uploaded a video in the week of May that shocked their viewers. They were originally contacted by a man named Richard who asked for the team of 2 paranormal investigators to come over to his house in hopes of making sense of what Richard and his family were experiencing. Richard states that his grandchildren had been caught multiple times talking to an unknown or invisible entity in and around his house. Upon entering the older log-style home, Casey and Colton attempt to make contact with whoever or whatever may be there. However, it didn't go too well.
What sounded like a car crash came from the closet in the room that I was sleeping in. I immediately woke up, grabbed the flashlight and my cell phone. I turned the flashlight on and I noticed a light clicked on in the closet. I thought maybe my eyes were playing tricks on me, so I moved my flashlight away, and then I saw the light in the closet flickering. And at the same time the light was flickering, the door started opening. As I approached the door, I could hear music playing. It sounded like a small music box or something. Hello? What the f? No. So my first instinct was, I'm getting out of this room right now. No. What the f? Chloe! And I can't even f***ing get the door to budge. Chloe! My f***ing flashlight just died.
Casey is awoken to find himself in what you would call a nightmare situation. What's scarier, he wasn't asleep. This is one of the craziest scenes I've watched in a while, some of the craziest poltergeist activity on YouTube. Believe it or not, this is just a very small portion of what the team of 2 captured on camera that night. If you're into all things scary, be sure to watch their full video. You'll find that over on their YouTube channel, Mindseed TV. A family man from Mexico uploaded the next 2 short clips to TikTok in the last few weeks. The videos made the rounds after viewers took interest in the man's supposedly real haunted house.
Amigos, estaba jugando aquí con mi hija y con mi sobrino. Aquí estamos. Y de repente se puso Alexa y está haciendo estos ruidos.
Asustado.
Ay, no. Se abrió la puerta. Métanse abajo de las cobijas. Métanse abajo de las cobijas. No me... Se abre la puerta. ¿Vivi? Alexa. Ya cállate, Alexa. ¿Vivi, estás ahí? ¿Vivi?
This unknown man and his family appear to be woken up one night by the sound of something strange. He gets up out of bed to find that his bedroom door seems to be opening all on its own. 2 nights later, the man was woken again after hearing Alexa turning on and talking aloud for no apparent reason. He grabbed his phone and recorded this.
Amigos, Alexa me está hablando otra vez. Alexa me está hablando, amigos. ¿La ventana? Ahí está el jardín. No mames, no mames, no mames, no mames, no mames.
The man wakes up to hear Alexa talking to him about something. When he looks outside his apartment and sees a frightening sight. A black figure wearing a black hat walking up the staircase towards his room. Obviously terrified by this, the unknown man stops recording. Question is, could the man be living in a haunted apartment? What is your guess? This video right here was recorded and uploaded by a news station back in early 2007 after a gas station in the state of Ohio captured something creepy on their security camera footage. People looking to fill up their gas tanks in Palmer, Ohio back in 2007 got an eyeful when they saw this odd-looking blue mist darting around the forecourt. However, no one exactly knew what they were looking at. The blue ghostly presence was visible to the naked eye and was captured by a surveillance video as well. The blue light remained stationary for minutes, but also moved around as if it had its own intelligence. A few commenters in the original upload thought it could have been nothing more than a bug of sorts flying around, although most viewers think it actually was genuine paranormal activity, like some sort of apparition manifesting itself. How or even why this would happen at a gas station is anyone's guess. This photo was taken by a bunch of friends that were setting up getting ready for a wedding the next day. The image was taken as a selfie by the group of 3 friends. However, upon further inspection later on in the evening, they realized that someone or something else was there with them that night. It's thought that the wedding venue has for some time now been haunted after a woman committed suicide inside the building many years ago. Perhaps this is her wanting or trying to fit in with all of the fun. Who knows? Is this a real ghost photo or merely just a trick of the light or a camera error? Nightmare Residence. The real estate investment channel run by Santiago K. Sanchez uploads videos on everything related to helping clients buy and sell real estate in America. Santiago usually documents ways to make vast amounts of money from investing and flipping real estate. However, one of his older videos recently made the rounds on the internet for totally different reasons. In June of 2015, Santiago got permission to enter and record a creepy repossessed house. This is what he recorded.
Lo cual es raro porque esta casa es una casa que es prácticamente nueva. No tenía por qué haber ningún tipo de insectos. Estamos en la cocina. Se puede ver cómo ellos vaciaron toda la cocina rápidamente para irse corriendo. Está todo abierto. No han vuelto por esta casa. Yo no sé qué decir, pero pueden ver todavía pertenencias. Es raro. Esto nunca se lo llevaron. No quiero alejarme mucho de la puerta, la verdad. Oh, esto está horrible, este lado. No sé cómo puede estar tan horrible en poco tiempo. Una de las cosas que noto es que hay un olor que está horrible, como podrido. Aquí pueden observar donde estaba el master bedroom, la habitación principal. Pueden ver que todavía hay cosas, pero pueden ver cómo rápidamente cogieron toda la ropa y se marcharon. Pueden ver ahí todas las perchas. Rápidamente sacaron toda la ropa, la cargaron en el coche y desaparecieron. Dejaron bastantes cosas detrás de ellos. Hay un olor extraño, como podrido, en este área de la casa. Este es el otro cuarto. Pueden observar. Todavía hay cosas, pertenencias. Bastante raro. Ahora lo que vamos a hacer va a ser aquí en la pared. Hay unas marcas en la casa, en varias áreas. Es como serían marcas, uñas de alguien que ha raspado, o definitivamente son algo raro que están rayadas las paredes en varias áreas. Esa es la... ok. Bueno, esta es la parte de arriba. Es extraño, la verdad. Este es el otro... Hay ruidos en la casa, puedo decir, hay ruidos. Ahí hay unos ruidos que estoy oyendo, como unos clac, clac. Es muy extraño. Y esto es lo que es la casa. Estas personas estuvieron aquí viviendo unos 2-3 años y me llamaron, dijeron que la tuvieron que abandonar porque definitivamente algo raro estaba ocurriendo. Cuando abandonaron la casa, no la abandonaron a las 2 de la mañana, después de que ocurrió, según ellos, cosas muy raras. Pero bueno, yo he querido venir, grabar el vídeo y ver, un poquito, de todo lo que está ocurriendo en esta casa. Yo no creo, pero bueno, esta es la casa. Es muy, muy interesante. Y... mejor me voy saliendo ya de la casa, pero otra vez, si necesitan comprar una casa, siempre miren el historial de las casas, es muy importante, ¿ok? Saludos otra vez.
Soon after venturing around the abandoned house, Santiago gets creeped out after witnessing a chair rocking back and forward, all on its own. Santiago appears to have at least some experience in creepy situations like this, as he cleverly keeps his composure as he walks out of the house. The original video description states that the owners escaped the house at 2 in the morning one day after something demonic happened. Perhaps this chair moving on its own was something similar to what the poor family saw that one early morning. Who knows? Check out Santiago and all of his useful real estate tips and tricks over on his YouTube channel, Santiago Sanchez, SRS. Riding School. This next clip is an old one. The footage was recorded in the late 1980s at a farm in Kent, a county in southeastern England. A horse riding school was giving lessons one early Saturday morning. Janet and her daughter were getting their regular riding lessons. Martin, the father and husband, had taken his camera to record the experience. However, Martin might just have caught more than he bargained for.
Do ghosts only exist in the imagination? There's no doubt that evidence is easy to fake, but one incident at a riding school in Kent challenges even the staunchest skeptic. On a Saturday morning, Janet Emmett and her daughter are taking their regular riding lesson. The lesson is being filmed by Janet's husband, Martin. Later that night, she decides to watch it.
I was watching the video quite carefully, and at first I was watching myself, obviously, thinking how appalling I looked. Then I saw something quite strange.
Standing in the background is the figure of a man.
I knew that there couldn't have been anybody there. I was riding in the sand menage, literally a couple of metres away from where the figure appeared to be standing, and I knew there had been nobody there at the time.
Could this be a trick of light? On closer examination, the figure can be seen again. This time, it appears to have its back to the camera. Is this a ghost? Many have viewed this bizarre tape. No one has been able to explain it.
Could this in fact be the ghostly presence of a man standing there in the background? If not, how would a regular person standing that close not freak out any of the horses? A lot of previous commenters shared their opinions on this clip, saying that they think this is real evidence of ghosts. Although just as many have said that it's nothing more than the sun shining through the bushes in the background. Whatever or whoever this was, it almost looks as if it were a man dressed in 1800s clothing, similar to how George Washington and or Abraham Lincoln once dressed. What do you think about this video? A real ghost caught on camera, or is it something much easier to explain? Theatre of Nightmares. You may recall Bailey from the TikTok page Theatre of the Absurd. Bailey is a caretaker of a haunted theatre and has been logging his creepy experiences on the platform for a little over a year now. In recent months, Bailey uploaded a video that confused not only himself but the majority of his TikTok followers. One night after a security alarm got tripped, Bailey took it on himself to go down into the basement area to check it out. This is what he recorded.
Alright, so this is the basement. The green room. Anyone in here? Guess I can turn on the light. Hello? Alright. Wig room. Anyone in here? The bathroom.
The shower turns on and sends chills up my spine.
Whoa. Someone's in here. Yo, it's midnight. You...
Phone starts to glitch.
Someone behind that. Okay. All right. Let's see. There's got to be somebody down here. Let's go the other way. Yo, these lights were off. Hello? Someone in here, seriously.
Bailey heads down into the basement where the security alarm gets triggered. He sweeps the corridors and the many rooms that come off it. Everything appears to be normal. That is until one of the showers seemingly turns on by itself. Thinking it was just another person messing with him, Bailey goes to check it out, but comes up empty-handed. Or does he? One of the commenters in the original post suggested that the water sounds like it was dripping off someone's body, not just hitting the floor.
Whoa. Someone's in here.
Within the last week, Bailey accidentally caught something that made all of his followers drop their jaws. After thinking he possibly saw something on the balcony during a live stream, he records this.
See that?
What looks like a figure of sorts can be seen moving past in the background at a very fast speed. The person or ghost or whatever this is moves at such a speed it's kind of difficult to make out. One of the original commenters asked if it was a late night stage manager shutting down the lights, to which Bailey replied that they didn't have a show going at the moment and that he went looking but didn't find anyone. Some very creepy stuff going on in that particular theatre is an understatement. Be sure to switch on over to Bailey's TikTok account to view and follow all of his upcoming adventures at the Haunted Theatre. The Entity. Soy Mashallah, a TikTok and YouTube channel that has been featured here before, makes it to yet another scary top 5 video. Soy Masha-like, a secondary spin-off like page to the now well-known Yoshua-like TikTok account run by a man named Luan, shows the abnormal happenings in and around a family's home and convenience store. Run by Marsha, the mother and wife of the family, this TikTok page features things you won't see on their main account. The following is a great and very creepy example of that.
Hace rato escucho ruidos de aquel lado de la tele. Mi marido solo bajó a bañarse. Ah, Chihuahua. A ver qué es lo que está pasando. Clarito vi que se movió el bote. Ay, no. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, sí es cierto, fue el bote, se está moviendo. Ay, no inventes, qué miedo. Ay, Diosito santo. Ay, Dios, ¿por qué? Ay, se sigue moviendo, ¿sí vieron? ¿Sí vieron? Ay, Dios mío. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, no sé por qué se... ¿Hay alguien aquí? Ay, Juan Carlos. Ay, me jalaron.
Now, if a video as simple as a drink bottle rolling back and forward doesn't get your heart pumping, then the following might. In December of last year, Marsha recorded and uploaded a video of herself talking to her followers explaining how a small toy doll moved on its own in the past. Little did she know, something was in the room with her, and it wasn't any of her family members.
Que se vea mejor y poder ver. Pues ahí está mi arbolito. Y pues así quedó mi arbolito. Vamos ahora pues a prender la luz para poderles explicar lo de la muñeca. Miren, pues aquí está la muñeca. Lo que a mí sí me hace sorprendente es que pues la repisa todavía está un poquito ancha como para que la muñeca sola, por mal acomodada, se haya resbalado o algo así. Y la segunda, pues si la estuviera mal acomodada se haya caído de lado. Pero la muñeca cayó hacia el frente. O sea, lo que hizo fue caer hacia el frente de este lado, del lado de mis hijos. Y las moscas y se caen. Y ahí siguen, aquí, por ejemplo, aquí siguen, pero no, o sea, no vuelan y no están volando en toda la casa.
Focused viewers would have noticed that throughout the video, a tall dark shadow, void of any detail, can be seen in the corner of the room. The unknown entity is captured on camera a couple of times, yet once Marsha turns on the lights, it's no longer visible. This creepy clip of theirs went viral and garnered over 1 million views, and it's not surprising why. Luan and Marsha continue to capture some of the scariest things you'll see online. Make sure to check them out on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. I mean, Meta. Links for all of these are, of course, below in the video description. The Conjuring. Alex and Shane from the YouTube channel SAW Paranormal, along with their friends, visited and stayed overnight at the real-life Conjuring House, a century-old farmhouse of horrors in Harrisville, Rhode Island, where 7 children have died over the years, and of course the inspiration behind the Hollywood blockbuster movies. Alex and Shane made a full-length video about their time spent in the Conjuring House. However, it was a short clip that ended up getting everyone's attention. Watch this closely.
Oh my god, did you guys...
It's moving. The door's moving.
Oh my...
Shut the door. I don't think you can do it.
Holy shit. Holy shit. And what's that? The
flux went off.
The flux went off downstairs now? Jesus Christ. Alright.
Alex is recording a doorway inside the Conjuring House after seeing one of the doors moving slightly on its own. when all of a sudden a dark shadow-like figure appears right as Alex pans away and towards the team. The mysterious figure seems to manifest within a second or so, because just moments earlier, no one is there. Recent viewers of Alex's video have suggested that this is merely just a shadow of someone else in the room at the time. For this reason, Alex made a follow-up video in an attempt to explain why this couldn't have been the case.
I wanted to come and kind of like tell my story of the experience staying in the Conjuring house overnight with my significant other and our friends that we had along at the time. I want all of you to know, while recording that shadow video, I didn't know it was in front of me, and when I went to look back, I tried everything in my power to debunk it. I want to make something aware. I want to make it really clear. Everyone's saying, oh my god, that's just your shadow. You literally when you are investigating, who holds a shadow like that? What do you, ow, my knee. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's gonna hold the flashlight like that. Secondly, you can see through a shadow. You can see through a shadow. Keep in mind, this is a very lightened image. That is a solid motherfucking figure that I did not know was in front of me. I would have not been standing there. I am a demonologist and I have done extractions. I would not have been standing there intentionally had I known that that fellow was there, okay?
So, could Alex, Shane, and their friends have caught something truly paranormal on camera that night they spent at the Conjuring house? Drop a comment below and tell me what you think it was. Don't forget to check out Alex and Shane on their pages, all of which are linked below in the video description. Now, this last clip isn't necessarily related to the paranormal. I just so happened to see it online and thought you, the viewer, may just want to watch it. Why, you may ask? 'Cause it's a little creepy. This clip was uploaded by a channel named Adiant and shows someone exploring a building late in the evening. Now, this video had no context and no additional information. So I have absolutely no idea what is happening here. However, what's clear is that this doll that supposedly appears and disappears on its own is one of the creepiest things I've ever seen. Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. By this stage, we all know Kent Burris, the man behind the YouTube channel Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. Kent, in the last week or so, has uploaded his latest Ghost Chronicles episode, Chapter 6, Secrets Revealed. In this video, Kent discusses how he has learned from the spirits that occupy his house that there may just be things under the floorboards left there by a previous owner. Check out this very creepy segment.
Off camera, I have seen so many strange anomalies quickly appear and disappear in this bedroom and at the top of the steps. There are many times when I see these anomalies, it's as if my eyesight glitched. You see something there, but before your brain can comprehend what you saw, it disappears. When recording, the camera will at times capture apparitions and other anomalies. However, some of these captures are so fast, unless you slow the recording down, you'll never see these captures in the recordings. This is a good example. When this apparition was captured coming from behind a hutch, another apparition was also captured. I don't normally point this out in the video. Some viewers will write this off as pareidolia. I personally don't believe this is pareidolia because of the features are too distinct. This is a young girl with long blonde hair. We have seen this apparition appear multiple times throughout these investigations. Some of these captures were pointed out in Ghost Chronicles Chapter 3. I personally believe this is Abby. But why are these spirits or entities in the bedroom? Are they trying to tell us something? Are some of them hiding something and are trying to scare us off? Or is there something in the bedroom that draws them here? What I saw under the bedroom floor was directly under the stain on the floor. I think what's really, really strange is what I found under this floor is right under this spot on the floor and under this table. Now I know exactly why these damn things have been in this bedroom. I now know this entity did not jump under the bed but went under the floor. Throughout time, many people have claimed to have seen small evil-looking entities. Some call these entities imps. There was a day I would never believe anything like this existed, and these were made-up stories with people with overreactive imaginations. I now know these creatures are not a myth. Some have described these entities having a long tail. If you look closely, what was captured in the front yard appears to have a long tail. What was under the floor looking back at me has a strange gray face. That damn thing was right under the floor looking right at me and I didn't even see it.
What I've shown here is simply to act as a teaser. Ken's videos are some of the best and most intriguing paranormal content out there. If these 2 minutes shown here have piqued your interest, be sure to check out the full video where Kent explains exactly what he believes is happening inside the haunted house he lives in. The link for the full video is of course down below in this video description. Night Shift. Jonathan Valink, a man from Cali, Colombia, captured what he thinks could have been poltergeist activity a little over 5 years ago while working the night shift. He says that he heard some strange noises one night, something that he had never heard, so of course he grabbed his cell phone and recorded the following creepy clip.
¿Quién anda ahí? Puta, la escalera. Escalera caída. Pucha, aquí no hay nadie. ¿Quién anda ahí? Todo está acá. No hay nadie. Esto está raro. Muy raro. Yo escuché como si alguien caminara acá arriba. Puta, abajo. ¿Quién anda ahí? No te tengo miedo. Uy, jueputa. No te tengo miedo. Puta. Se siente un ambiente pesado. Un ambiente pesado. No puedo ni respirar bien. Las cosas que se cayeron. La loción. Sea lo que sea, no te tengo miedo. Para nada te tengo miedo. ¿Por qué haces esto? ¿En qué puedo ayudarte? ¿Qué necesitas? Dime, ¿necesitas algo? ¿En qué puedo ayudarte? Pero no me hagas esto. ¿En qué puedo ayudarte?
As you've just seen here, about halfway through the clip, we can see random objects from the level below moving seemingly on their own. A few people that have viewed this video in the past have suggested that this is all fake and has almost certainly been staged. However, judging by Jonathan's breathing that night, you could start to think that this may just have been some sort of paranormal activity. But who knows? What do you think? The Reflection. Esmeralda, a woman who creates interesting content for TikTok, recently uploaded something quite creepy. While sitting on her couch one day, chilling, she caught the following footage on her cell phone.
Okay, so am I tripping? Or... Okay, so the noise is my turtle. And I'm home alone, right? But the reflection shows like that's me.
This short clip, recorded by Esmeralda, went absolutely viral after her followers and viewers were shocked to see what appears to be an unknown woman sitting right next to her. Esmeralda says to this day that she has no idea what, or should I say who, this was sitting next to her that one afternoon.
Okay, so hi, I'm alive. So I just wanted to hop on here and show you guys real quick. Some of the comments were saying that it was edited and there was a glitch and all kind of, but so there's only so much. Okay, first of all, this is a speaker right here, so that's not a shadow. The noise, I was trying to show this angle and then I had to like turn it, but there's only so much turning that my wrist can do, you know, before I gotta flip it on y'all like this. So I don't know if the comments meant like the flipping part was the glitch or, but anyway, so the waving in the video was also me.
Perhaps it was a former friend or family member just visiting her. Who knows? The historic Jefferson Hotel. You may remember in the past I featured a couple of videos from Jeremy and Pam Jones, the new owners of the historic Jefferson Hotel. The 150-plus-year-old hotel is known to be one of the most haunted buildings in America. For more than a year now, they have been publishing the odd events that they experience to their YouTube channel. The Joneses have opted to match the interior decorations to the hotel's Victorian exterior. There are also antiques in every room as well as throughout the entire hotel, which probably only add to the creepy vibes. This time last year, Jeremy recorded this creepy moment on camera.
Video I'm going to show everybody of something that I just captured. It was kind of crazy.
It's been a little while since I've given a tour. Here's the new stairwell we put in. We added some more dolls to our doll room. That particular doll is over 100 years old.
Alright, so I don't know if you caught it, but what had happened was I was given another little video tour that I do when we add some more items to the rooms or whatever. So we added some more dolls to this room, which is our dolls and stuff room. And as I walked in the room, I heard a noise going down the hall right there. And so I turned and looked, and as soon as I turned to look, one of the dolls fell over in the room. I thought that was kind of weird because it had been standing up against the wall. So I'll play the whole video, you can watch.
Dolls to our doll room. That particular doll is over 100 years old.
You'll see that she's standing right here. Right there, the one with the red suspenders. And then, now she's not.
Okay. That was weird. I looked down the hall because I heard a noise, and then this doll falls over. And this doll was set up against the wall. Alright, well that was weird. But I heard a noise down here, like someone was walking.
So this has happened before in the hotel when something will get my attention one way, I'll hear a noise or something. And then I'll turn and you'll have activity. So just a weird clip that I got that I want to share with you guys.
Fast forward a year and Jeremy uploads a video that provided something spooky for more than just himself and his wife. A car club came out to the hotel on Halloween night of last year for an experience they probably will never forget. Listen to this.
The DFW chapter of the Ferrari Club of America came out and visited the historic Jefferson Hotel on Halloween night. Well, they brought some beautiful vehicles, and they also wanted to see some of the happenings that they've Googled on the internet about the hotel. So we decided to take them up to the disappointments room in our attic, which is off limits to our guests. Up there, we actually experienced quite a few things. This one was amazing. It was a disembodied sighing voice that nobody could figure out where it came from. It just emitted out of thin air. Now, this first video I'm going to show you is actually a screen capture from one of our guests' phones. So this is not the best footage, but you can hear the sigh the best. And then we'll show you the full high-quality footage. And also an EVP that was captured.
Loops around the whole, so it's pretty big. So this is about 13,000 square feet. What the
hell was that?
Holy
shit.
Okay, seriously.
Oh, hell no.
Alright, so right after I say 13,000 square feet, you can hear the sigh.
So this is about 13,000 square feet.
So it's interesting, after I got the high quality video, I was listening and I noticed that there's an EVP actually captured. Let me pull up the high quality video and just watch you listen for yourself. Here we go.
I'm taking it all off, but I'm gonna leave this. However, yeah, the attic is crazy. Let me tell you this real quick. All right, let me move this. So the way that the attic is, when we exit here, I'm gonna show you. On the left side, there's a hole, and there's 3 different layers to the attic.
Here it comes,
and
right here.
One layer is only about 2 foot tall, and I was running some.
The red
Ethernet
back there
cable,
is our disappointments
and
room.
That section loops around the hole, so it's pretty big. So this is about 13,000 square feet. What the
hell was that?
Holy
shit. Okay, seriously.
Oh, hell no.
That was someone.
That was like.
That was you, right?
Because that was behind me.
No, that was
over there.
That was someone.
So you can hear, I'm going to turn it up a little bit. After everybody was in disbelief, after the sighing, someone says, "That is you, right?" And then you hear another voice that wasn't there at the time.
Oh, no.
That was someone.
That was like.
That was you, right?
Because that was behind me.
No, that was
over there.
That was someone in it.
Right there,
Did
the
anyone
high-pitched
else-
noise. Let's see if I can...
That was you, right?
Because that was behind me.
No, that was
over there.
That was someone in it.
At 47 seconds, it's like a... right here.
That was someone in it.
So that was also an EVP capture that I didn't realize at the time. So, a lot of stuff was going on here. Everybody was going crazy because, you know, it's quite an experience when stuff like that happens and you don't know where it's coming from or anything like that.
After hearing a disembodied breath, the entire group are stunned to hear something on their short visit, almost certainly something none of them were expecting. This last upcoming video was captured on multiple motion cameras inside the hotel. As a guest was walking up the stairs while using a spirit box, it said something that caused the woman to run away. Again, listen closely to this.
Today is Sunday, February 20th, 22 here at the Jefferson Hotel. We had a guest come in and she rented some ghost hunting equipment here at the front desk. And approximately 9:45, and she was talking to Pam, the other owner, my wife, downstairs. And so she grabs the piece of equipment and she heads upstairs, which is right here. You can see her heading upstairs right there. I'm going to show you the clip here in a second. Well, she was pretty skeptical about, the ghost hunting equipment and stuff like that. So she's using a spirit box and she's talking downstairs. It's like, all right, whatever. Well, maybe something will happen. Well, she gets upstairs, and actually in the stairwell is where all of our religious items are. You can see there's a cross right there. Cross is all where she is, and then, like stained glass. That's our little religious section. I will let you guys be the judge of kind of what is said, but you can hear something about the cross. She said she walked upstairs, and let me go to a different view because I've got some other angles here. Okay, so she said she walked upstairs, and she just heard something come through the spirit box. It kind of paused, and she thought maybe it stopped working, and then all of a sudden this deep voice comes through. There's where she looked, and now listen what she hears, and she gets freaked out. So you can see that's a genuine reaction of fear.
Oh, dear.
And she's looking around for someone. Listen again. You hear something, and then the cross. So listen again. So I have a pretty good idea what it's saying, but I want you guys to form your own opinion. Here's another angle of it. This is actually from our doll head that we have upstairs that moves. It has a camera in it, and it picks it up a little bit better. Here we go.
Oh, dear.
She's out of here. Now, what's pretty interesting about this, we're actually at the front desk. On our camera system, everything lines up at the exact same time. So you see if it's the front desk, right here at 10 o'clock, at this clip right here, you can see her. So actually about right here is when we should have heard her screaming, but nobody heard her screaming. Literally, the stairs are right behind my wife and then another customer, and nobody heard the screaming. So here's the footage where you can hear it in the camera, but you can't hear, nobody reacts to it. You kind of hear it right there. So right there you can hear the scream, but nobody reacts to it. We couldn't hear it downstairs, and really not that far at all. So I'll play it one last time, and then you guys can make your decision about what you hear. I know what I hear, but it definitely, this again is an experience. It's not saying it's a ghost saying that or anything like that. We don't force people to try to believe in the paranormal or anything like that. But if you do have an experience you want to share with us, please send it to our Facebook page, the Historic Jefferson Hotel, if you've ever had an experience here, and we'll get back with you.
Jeremy says he has a fair idea of what he can hear through the spirit box, but what do you think it says?
What she hears, and she gets freaked out. Yeah.
What's cool about the historic Jefferson Hotel in Texas is that you can not only stay here, but as Jeremy states in the last video, hire ghost hunting equipment and experience creepy stuff like this for yourself. Jeremy and Pam Jones don't attempt to convince anyone of the paranormal, but rather provide visitors with an experience. Check them out here on YouTube, Facebook, or on their website, historicjefferson.com, all of which are linked below in the video description. Scaredy cat. The next video is very interesting and somewhat sad. YouTube user Scooter979 uploaded a video that shows what can only be described as paranormal activity. A man who used to work for a towing company captured this footage from a security camera. The clip shows a Jeep door opening on its own, something jumping out, and then the same door closing all on its own. Check it out.
See the white thing over there? Yeah.
Now, what's interesting about this video is that the owner of the Jeep lost their cat a couple of days before this happened. Later it was realized that the cat in fact was locked in the Jeep and unfortunately died in there. It's thought that this ball of light that comes out of the Jeep could be the spirit of the cat finally leaving the vehicle and running free. Looking closely, it almost even looks like something very small is darting away. Leave your thoughts on this one in the comment section down below. Graveyard in Mexico. The following video is one of those potato-like quality clips that must have been recorded with a phone from the year 2001. Jokes aside, this particular clip was thought to have shown a spirit manifesting itself as it darts out of view of the camera. Watch the end of this clip very closely.
Ah, bueno, pero ellos tienen más dinero que yo. Ay, sí. Vamos a ponerme como ellos. Menos por benigno que es español. Entonces, allá en un gato.
No, los he cobrado barato, doña. Se los he cobrado a 70 pesos el metro. Está a 100 pesos. Cualquiera que usted le pregunte cómo cobra el metro y y le van a decir. Porque se desengaña.
Ah, bueno, lo cobran por metro, no por día.
No por día. Y es que si haya quien le va a pegar el 300 por día, le va a salir lo mismo.
Taking another close look at the end of this video, on the left hand side for a second or so we can just make out what looks like a bit of black mist morphing into different shapes as it moves down towards the ground. It's unclear whether or not this clip is solid proof of anything, or if it's nothing more than side effects of a very bad or old camera. Although the secondary uploader is sure that this is definitely a ghost caught on camera inside a graveyard. But what do we think though? A proper, genuine ghost video, or just a side effect of poor resolution on what we would now call an old camera? As always, drop a comment down below and tell me what you think of this clip. Big Brother. The following is a very interesting and creepy clip that has already made the rounds on the internet. The video originally came from an old episode of Big Brother Brazil, recorded back in 2002, and features a woman named Cida. Cida was enjoying her sunbathing one sunny afternoon when all of a sudden she heard her name being called. Thinking it was one of the other housemates, she gets up and goes looking. However, things didn't quite add up until later when Cida got called into the diary room by Big Brother.
Cida? Cida? Aonde? 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 Quem tá chamando? É na casa? Ah,
Vem cá.
é você que tá chamando?
É.
Ai, que susto. Ainda bem que você chamou. Desculpa.
Você já lavou seu tênis?
Já.
Tem que lavar o meu. Você botou pra secar onde? Lá no sol?
Desse lado no banco. Fiquei procurando.
Tava onde?
Tava embaixo das coisas do Fabrício, lá das roupas sujas dele.
Eu acho que você tá muito bem, não.
Posso ter mudando? Por quê?
Eu tava aqui lavando roupa, né? Aí de repente ela levantou. Quem tá me chamando? Quem tá me chamando? Da produção? Quem tá me chamando? Começou a gritar, assim, sabe? Gritar não.
Pode gritar aqui no espaço?
Assim. Aí eu fiquei vendo aquilo, ela falou, olha isso, falando sozinha. Aí.
Ah, eu não sei o que fiz isso.
De ficar falando sozinha? Nunca reparei. Aí, quando disse quem tá me chamando, aí eu chamei. Ela, oi. Ai, que bom. Foi você que tava me chamando? Eu era? Ou não era? Aí ela, ai, que estranho, porque eu confundi sua voz com a voz da minha irmã. Parecia que era minha irmã que tava me chamando.
Posso ir aí, Sidão? Sim?
Morreu.
Ela faleceu? Vem cá, dá um abraço.
Estava preparada.
Chora, fica bem. Faz bem chorar. Vamos rezar pra ela?
E ontem, o que aconteceu exatamente que foi tão impressionante? Você ouviu alguém te chamando e era o quê? Meia hora, 45 minutos depois da morte da Glória. O que você ouviu? Você ouviu ela te chamando?
Ouvi.
Mais de uma vez?
Muito mais.
E só dizia o seu nome?
Só meu nome. Aí eu achei que fosse minha imaginação. Aí eu fiquei procurando. Procurei as pessoas. Não tinha ninguém. A única pessoa que estava era a Thaís. Lavando tênis de costas.
Mas você sentiu o que na hora? Você sentiu medo? Que tipo de emoção?
Não, eu senti que alguém estava me chamando, precisando de mim.
Isso já tinha acontecido com você? Alguma coisa semelhante a isso?
Já.
Já?
Já.
Em algum caso semelhante também? Assim, morte?
Já. Mas eu não... eu acho que é uma coisa que a gente deve respeitar, no sentido de que talvez eu não esteja preparada para interpretar esse tipo de coisa. Mas eu acho que a ligação entre duas pessoas, às vezes quando é muito grande, é inevitável.
Cedar, not knowing it at the time, was somehow being reached by her sister that had just passed away minutes earlier. As you can see in the video, one of the other housemates started to think that Cedar may have been losing it mentally, as people don't usually answer aloud to an invisible caller. However, it was later that day that Cedar and all of the other housemates learnt that Cedar's sister had passed away from cancer. and this was almost certainly proof that Cedar was able to hear her sister's calls from the other side.